Part 1: Origins and Creation. Imagine stepping into a room entirely covered in amber, gilded panels, and mirrors, each surface reflecting the warm glow of candlelight. This was the Amber Room, a masterpiece of Baroque art, often called the eighth wonder of the world. Its story spans centuries, traversing the courts of Europe and the tumult of wars, only to vanish mysteriously during one of the deadliest conflicts in human history, World War II. The Amber Room was created in the early 18th century, a product of collaboration between the German architect Andreas Schlüter and the Danish craftsman Gottfried Wolfram. It was initially intended for the Charlottenburg Palace in Berlin, a symbol of the wealth and power of the Prussian monarchy. The room was not merely decorative, it was an embodiment of prestige, craftsmanship, and diplomacy. In 1716, the Prussian King Frederick William I decided to present the Amber Room as a gift to Peter the Great of Russia. This diplomatic gesture was meant to solidify alliances and impress the Russian court with the magnificence of Prussian artistry. Transporting the room was no simple task. Each panel, mosaic, and gilded element had to be carefully dismantled, packed, and shipped over hundreds of miles, a journey that took months. Upon arrival in Russia, the Amber Room was installed in the Catherine Palace near St. Petersburg. Initially, it occupied a relatively small space, but over the decades, it was expanded and renovated to cover over 55 square meters. Craftsmen meticulously created mosaics from over 6 tons of amber, combining it with gold leaf, mirrors, and intricately carved wood. Every detail was designed to dazzle visitors, creating a luminous interior that seemed to glow from within. The room became a symbol not only of imperial wealth but of cultural ambition. Visitors described it as otherworldly, a space that blurred the line between art and magic. Its walls told stories of skill and devotion, capturing light in a way that made the amber appear almost alive. Over the years, the Amber Room became a must-see attraction for dignitaries and royalty traveling to Russia, cementing its reputation as one of the most extraordinary interiors ever created. Part 2: The Amber Room Before the War. By the early 20th century, the Amber Room had survived revolutions, regime changes, and political upheaval. It was carefully maintained and occasionally restored, each renovation aiming to preserve its original grandeur. Its fame had grown beyond Russia. European historians and art enthusiasts recognized it as a treasure unmatched anywhere else in the world. During World War I, the Amber Room remained relatively safe, protected by palace guards and local caretakers. However, as the 1930s unfolded and the threat of Nazi Germany grew, the room's safety became increasingly precarious. Europe was on the brink of war, and cultural treasures like the Amber Room were vulnerable targets. In 1939, Germany invaded Poland, signaling the beginning of World War II. By 1941, Nazi forces had turned their attention to the Soviet Union. Among the numerous strategic objectives, cultural plunder was a priority. The Nazis were notorious for seizing valuable art, and the Amber Room was considered one of the most spectacular prizes imaginable. Part 2: The Nazi Invasion and Disappearance. In 1941, Nazi Germany launched Operation Barbarossa, a massive invasion of the Soviet Union. As their armies advanced, the Catherine Palace, along with its treasures, fell into the hands of the Nazis. Among the most coveted prize was, of course, the Amber Room. The Nazis were meticulous in their looting. Under the command of Alfred Rosenberg, a prominent ideologue and art plunderer, special units were assigned to dismantle, catalog, and transport priceless artworks back to Germany. The Amber Room, with its panels of golden amber and intricate mosaics, became a symbol of Nazi ambition, both for its monetary value and its cultural prestige. The dismantling of the Amber Room was a careful, painstaking process. Each panel had to be removed without damage. Craftsmen were brought in to carefully pack the delicate amber and gilded components into crates. Reports suggest that more than 100 crates were required to transport the entire room. Once dismantled, the Amber Room was shipped to Königsberg, then a German city, and reassembled in the Königsberg Castle. For a brief period, it was displayed as a triumph of German conquest and artistry. Yet as the war progressed and the Soviet army began to reclaim territory, the fate of the room grew uncertain. In 1944, with the Red Army closing in on Königsberg, Nazi officials decided to move the Amber Room once again. Crates were relocated within the castle, reportedly to storage areas or underground bunkers. But chaos reigned. In August 1944, Allied bombers heavily bombed Königsberg, reducing much of the city to rubble. After this point, records of the Amber Room vanish, and no confirmed sightings have been documented since. Part 3: Theories of Disappearance. The mystery of the Amber Room's fate has captivated historians, treasure hunters, and enthusiasts for decades. Several theories dominate the discussion. 1. Destruction in bombing. One possibility is that the Amber Room was destroyed during the bombing of Königsberg. The intensity of the raids and subsequent fires could have reduced this masterpiece to ashes, leaving no trace behind. 2. Hidden in underground bunkers. Some experts believe the Nazis hid the room in secret underground facilities to protect it from advancing Soviet forces. Extensive searches of bunkers and tunnels in the area have yet to uncover conclusive evidence. 3. Sunk with the Wilhelm Gustloff. There are claims that the Amber Room was loaded onto the German ship Wilhelm Gustloff, which was later sunk by a Soviet submarine in 1945. Investigations into the ship's cargo have not confirmed these reports, leaving the theory largely speculative. 4. Stored in remote locations. Over the years, many remote estates, abandoned mines, and hidden vaults across Eastern Europe have been suggested as possible hiding places. None have provided definitive proof. Part 4: Post-war searches. After the war, the Soviet government conducted extensive searches in Königsberg and surrounding regions. Investigators examined bombed buildings, tunnels, and known Nazi storage sites. Despite exhaustive efforts, the Amber Room remained elusive. The mystery continued to inspire expeditions throughout the 20th century. German and Polish treasure hunters explored underground mines and bunkers, often motivated by local legends or anecdotal reports from wartime witnesses. Each new discovery brought hope, but none resulted in the recovery of the room. In 1997, a small mosaic tile was discovered in Germany, believed to be from the Amber Room. This fragment fueled renewed interest and modern searches. While the tile confirmed that parts of the room had survived the war, its location remained unknown, keeping the legend alive. The Amber Room remains one of history's greatest mysteries, a testament to human creativity, ambition, and the fragility of cultural treasures. Whether it was lost forever in the chaos of war or hidden away in some secret location, its story continues to captivate imaginations around the world. The hunt for the Amber Room isn't just about gold and amber, it's about uncovering the secrets of the past, exploring the shadows of history, and imagining the wonders that once were. If you enjoyed diving into this mysterious tale, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories from history's hidden corners. Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be uncovered?